These people are hacking into her iCloud where she has her private text messages stored. But did Tana look good in her photo? Yeah, they at least picked a good photo. Her booty looked very nice in those red lingerie.
12 o'clock midnight.
Mango tea on YouTube.
Basically, no.
I
was getting his.
Yeah, I do.
He has the hardest nipples in the world. Stop.
Man.
The next day.
Barda with your bitch, you can call me Tana Mongeau. Got your menses wrapped around my finger like some Play-Doh. I keep hella syrup on me, but I ain't no ego. All you bitches tripping like you got a sprained ankle. If you why you trying to get a photo? I ain't got the time of day for any of you brocos. I'm a Gucci princess and I'm. If that is your bitch, then why she with me at the chateau? Oh, hey girl, I didn't see you there. Welcome to Mango Tea. Mango Tea, made in China, bitch. Hi guys, are you ready to film a video? Oh, I'm so excited. Hi, Drunk. Hi, Investigator Poodle. Are you guys ready to film a video about Tana Mongeau today? Oh, I know.
Oh, she almost bit me. Oh, I love you. I'm sorry I got mad at you.
Drama Poodle? Do you have drama for Daddy? Tell me the drama. Oh my goodness, Drama Poodle, I had no idea about that.
Thank you for telling Daddy all the drama. I love you.
Bitch, Drama Poodle was just telling me all about how Tana Mongeau's iCloud and Twitter account were both hacked the other day. Did they leak her private photos? We saw the booty pictures, we have all the screenshots from Tana's Twitter, but who is actually behind the hacking of Tana's account? We have all that information for you today, so put on your seatbelt, buckle up, cause bitch, we have a lot to talk about today. Cue today's video. So your girl was lying in bed the other morning, scrolling through Twitter, sipping on her tea, minding her own business, when I came across Tana's page. There were all these tweets back to back to back. Nudes, iCloud, we try to tell her, and I'm like, oh Lord, Tana is hacked. Here we go. You can't get off Twitter now. Now, when I saw these tweets coming out, I was really wondering, when is Tana's team going to step in? When are they going to contact Twitter? And how long are these hackers going to be allowed to stay in her account? Because Tana is a pretty public figure on the internet, you would think that they would have a direct line to Twitter or to other social media contacts, for example, to be able to stop these hackers from being in her account. They can go and kick out people from different IP address so they can go and change her password and get access to her account again. But it isn't actually just as easy as that, because according to Tana, it did take several hours in order for her to regain her account. But before we jump to the end of the story, let's go into some of the tweets that were on her account. GG. We tried to tell her. Nudes? iCloud? More? The picture's fake? Snapchat memories were great. More where that came from. Hacked bitch, guess who y'all want more? I guess you could say we all feel a little betrayed. Little Zan? No blank. Ready for the tape? GG Tana get blanked? Now? Later? It did look like there were some different text messages that were also included in this hack. Heart, fire, heart. I'm obsessed with you. Feel free to send me pics like these. I'll take care of you, baby. I don't know what you waiting on. Come kiss me, I am why. Blank the studio. You're important. I'm obsessed with you. Like blank. Now, when they initially posted that very first photo of her in the red lingerie, I was really worried and concerned. Are they going to go and release video footage, for example? Are there more topless photos of other things that they're going to be posting? So I was almost very worried for Tana. I was really wondering what these hackers actually had access to. Now, a lot of people were wondering, who did Tana send those photos to in that text message? And people were saying it was Little Zan. Because there was a tweet that was replied to by the Tana hacker, and the person said Little Zan, and the Tana hacker person said no blank. There was also a tweet that went out that said, I guess you could say we all feel a little betrayed, which is a Little Zan lyric. And Tana also hangs out with Adam and Lena the Plug. They are friends with Little Xan, and Tana has been seen with Little Xan, so those do appear to be text messages that Tana sent back and forth with Little Xan. And if it couldn't get worse for Tana, it almost did. So the hacker sent out a tweet, it was actually a poll, and said, "Do you want me to release Tana's private tape?" Over 3,000 people said that they wanted it now versus later, which was the second option. Now, right after the hacker sent off that tweet, it looks like they got kicked off of Tana's page in really good time before he was able to post any of the video or anything like that, and all the tweets that the hacker posted were deleted off of her Twitter page. So I went from Twitter onto Snapchat to see if Tana had anything to say, and this is what she posted on her Snapchat story.
Good morning, guys. Yes, my Twitter is hacked. No. I don't know what to say. No, I don't have a sex tape. This really sucks. Don't get me wrong. Like, the photo that was posted, like, you can probably see worse on my Instagram, but it's just like a really shitty feeling and a really shitty violation of privacy, and knowing that someone can be in my iCloud reading my texts, like the amount of people's addresses and phone numbers and secrets and everyone in my life, just knowing that someone can read your whole life is so fucked up, and knowing that it could all be posted to the internet and that it's just fucked. So we hit up Twitter and they kicked the hackers out. There were 3 people, 3 IP addresses from random places in the world in my Twitter. They hid the tweets, which is good because obviously I don't want anyone else to see any of that, which is sex, etc. Everyone involved so much. Yeah, I still don't have my Twitter, and I don't know when I'll get it back. Apparently, this takes longer than I thought, but yeah, my new vlog is live. You can go watch it, though. I want to die.
Now, in Tana's Snap story, she claims that there's no such tape in existence, which, you know, for Tana, I don't know. I feel like I could believe her on that. She does post some pretty provocative and risky things at times, but that doesn't necessarily mean that someone films themselves in the bedroom, you know what I mean? So she was very adamant to say that she does not have a tape that's out there in existence, and she seemed pretty upset to say that, hey, these people are hacking into her iCloud, where she has her private text messages stored with her friends. She's sharing her secrets, her deepest and darkest thoughts, whether it's with family, friends, boyfriends, whoever she talks to in her daily life. Those messages are stored on her iCloud. Now think about what an invasion of privacy that is. Now, you really do hope that your information on your phone is private between you and the people that you talk to. No one deserves to have that information compromised or aired out on the internet. We all have our own private lives, and I think we do need to respect that. And I know a lot of people want to know more about their favorite celebrity. They want to know more about their internet stars that they follow on YouTube, for example, or Instagram or Twitter, but we aren't entitled to that information. We all need to have those things that are private to ourselves. Yes, a lot of people come on YouTube do share a lot about their lives, and I think that says a lot about people who are willing to be vulnerable and open themselves up to others on the internet, but that doesn't necessarily mean that people who are on the internet or are celebrities or anyone who's a public figure of sort, they don't necessarily need to have their information blared out on the internet. And I really do feel for Tana, and you don't know what other information they may have saved or what information or pictures they could sell to a tabloid, for example, so these people really did take a bit of power in a way over Tana, and I could only imagine how that feels. You must feel very vulnerable, very scared. You don't know what information they have, what they can release. You know, you feel like you're here and this person's here ruling over you with all of your private information, and could you only imagine what that must be like? She doesn't deserve that, guys. But did Tana look good in her photo? Yeah, they at least picked a good photo. Her booty looked very nice in those red lingerie.
Was that really the most racy photo that they could come up with?
Because think about it. If they actually did have a photo of Tana topless, for example, or fully exposed, you'd think that they probably would have posted that. But was that the most racy photo that they could actually come up with? That's what it appears like to me. It doesn't necessarily seem like there was anything more. So that's why I'm almost leaning towards Tana's side of saying, I don't actually think that there's anything worse that they could have actually released. I don't think that there was a tape, or else why wouldn't they have just posted it? They were in her account. They had to know that someone like Tana has a lot of fans that are constantly looking at her Twitter page and her social media profiles. It's not going to take long for either Tana or her team to become aware of it. Now, we do know, anyone who watches Tana knows, that she doesn't wake up until like 2 or 3 in the afternoon, for example. So this is happening in the morning. She may not even be aware of it for a couple more hours, but she has has a team. She has a manager. She has social media account people. So we all know that they're keeping an eye on her mentions, what people are saying, what's going on her Twitter. Her team is following her page. So I do think that if those people actually wanted to release private information, besides one text message with the photo of her butt, which isn't really that big of a deal, you think that they would have really tried to make a big bang. But again, that would come with legal consequences. Now, I was looking into this regarding social media hacking. Is there any laws regarding this? What are the repercussions? This is illegal information I found online about social media hacking. The explicitly unauthorized use of a social media account is a violation of the Federal Computer Fraud and Abuse Act. The Computer Fraud and Abuse Act, also known as the CFAA, is the federal anti-hacking statute that prohibits unauthorized access to computers and networks. The federal anti-hacking statute prohibits unauthorized access to computers and networks and was enacted to expand existing criminal laws to address a growing concern about computer crimes. The law went into effect in 1986. It has been wielded thousands of times to convict high-profile hackers and low-level criminals alike. Now, Tana said there were 3 different people from 3 different IP addresses that were all on her Twitter at the same time. Now, that IP address is a number that's going to lead you to a location, which is going to lead you to the person who is actually registered behind that IP address. And you could actually find out exactly who was behind this hacking job. Now, do we know exactly at this point in time who actually hacked her Twitter account? No, it doesn't necessarily appear to be that way, but I'm sure Tana's team is really looking into it because there is monetary damage when you hack into someone's account who has roughly about 1 million followers on their Twitter page, and if they're releasing her private, sensitive material, that is her own property, that was from her own phone, that she did not want out there, that was put out there to embarrass her or to represent as if she was posting this herself. It didn't say Tana Mongeau hacker. This came from her actual account that someone was logged into and actually posted photos and other information. So at first, when you see someone saying nudes, whatever, it's like, oh, is Tana just trying to be funny, pretending she got hacked? But then once you actually saw like the continuous messages, it's like, no, this wasn't a game. Someone actually did hack her account, and it's very serious. And Tana can go, and I'm sure she has the money and the legal resources to do it, and she could actually find out who's behind this job, how much money and value, like what is the damage that was caused, that she can put a number on and say, $100,000, that's how much it hurt me and my reputation, and go after someone for $100,000. Now, will she be able to collect on the $100,000? It depends. Like Jeff would say, you can't get blood from a turnip. Now, if this person is completely broke and they don't have a penny to their name and they have no assets, just because you have a $100,000 judgment doesn't mean you can enforce it. If it's some tech hacker nerd who has a ton of money, who gets paid to do hacking jobs all the time, maybe she could go and garnish their wages or their bank account and get money. But like I mentioned in a lot of other videos where I talk about legal cases, whether with Jeff or not, people always jump to this idea of sue, sue, sue. And it all sounds great. Like, you can sue anyone for anything. But are you actually able to collect on it? What's it going to do just because you sue someone? And even if you win, and you have to have money to sue. You can't just sue someone if you're poor. It costs money to hire an attorney. It costs money to file a lawsuit. It costs money to go and have an expert witness and to take people's deposition and to go to court and to do all of that sort of research and work. It costs tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars for a lawsuit. You guys have to really keep that in mind. Someone like Tana, she can do it, but who knows what the actual result of that case would actually look like. I don't even think Tana's necessarily concerned about money or damages or suing or any of that sort of thing. I like to look at things from a legal perspective because that's how Jeff kind of taught me how to think in a way, as being married to an attorney, to kind of look at things from a legal perspective. But I do think more than anything, there was a lot of embarrassment surrounding this. And I do think Tana was ashamed that those photos came out and those text message conversations. And it really, I think, made her not feel safe. And I could definitely relate to how that feels, especially when people try to get at my private information. I know what that's like, so I really do feel for Tana. You know, we are commenting on it and we are discussing it today because I think there is a bigger message that we have to learn from it, and that is that we have to give people their privacy. You know, there comes a point where certain people do need to be exposed, for example, when they're doing something wrong. But if someone is just having a private text message conversation with their mom, and someone goes and hacks into her phone, gets the conversation, and puts it out on the internet to publicly put out private information, I think that crosses a whole line. We have to then realize that these people are just everyday people, regardless if they're on the internet, on television, or in the movies, and we have to start looking at people for who they are and not trying to air information that they want to keep private. You know, I'd love to hear what you guys think about this situation, so leave a comment down below. I love reading all your comments and interacting with you in the comment section down below. Also, if you're not already subscribed, please make sure to click the subscribe button, as well as a little bell icon. That's going to notify you when I make a new video. If you don't want to miss any of the latest YouTube drama, you want to make sure you click subscribe, as well as that little bell icon, because there are some hot stories coming on Mango Tea, so if you don't want to miss any of the latest action, make sure you're subscribed. Also, if you haven't had a chance to check out my merch store, you can go to shopmangotea.com. If you use this code up on your screen over here, SHIP18, between February 6th and February 11th, you're going to get free shipping on your order. Now, this is really cool because we have items that start as low as $11.99, and you're going to get free shipping on that item. If you've been thinking about getting some Mango Tea merch, now is pretty much the perfect time to take advantage of one of these free shipping offers. I haven't seen one of these coupons come up yet, so it's a really good time to take advantage of that. So if you are interested in getting a Drama Poodle shirt or an Investigator Poodle shirt or whatever, you can go to shopmangotea.com and check out all the merch that I have available for sale. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all, and I'll see you on my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Tana, 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 Tana. Playmate of the month. Cash come in lumps. Keys full of mezzo on the humps. She said she loved her and left her. She said